Number 8, here you're going to solve. Actually, there are multiple ways to do this, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to factor it because these are all difference of squares, all right? So I'm going to square root this, I'm going to square root this. This breaks down into 9 and 9. Then this breaks down into plus 7x because again the 49 becomes a 7 and this becomes a negative 7x because remember, do you see how that there's a negative there? Okay, so these are basically the two equations, right? So all we have to do is now solve. So 9 plus 7x is equal to 0 and 9 minus 7x is equal to 0. Okay, minus 9 to both sides. This cancels, leaving you with a 7x equal to negative 9. Divided by 7, divided by 7. This cancels. X is equal to negative 9 over 7. Same thing here. Negative minus 9 to both sides. This cancels. Negative 7x is equal to negative 9. Divided by negative 7, divided by negative 7. This cancels, leaving you with an x is equal to positive 9 over 7. So you see how the answers are the same. One's positive, the other one's negative. All right, let's do B. This breaks down into 3x and this breaks down into also 3x. That 64 has a negative in front, so this breaks down into 8 and this breaks down to negative 8. Okay, one of them is a positive, right? So let's solve because it equals to 0. 3x plus 8 equals to 0 and 3x minus 8 equals to 0. You're going to subtract 8 to both sides. This cancels. 3x is equal to negative 8. Then divide by 3 to both sides. 3 over 3 cancels. X is equal to negative 8 over 3. Here you have 3x minus 8. So we're going to add 8 to both sides. This cancels. 3x is equal to 8. Then divide by 3. Divide by 3. 3 over 3 cancels. X is equal to 8 over 3. All right, C. X is equal to 25. Technically, you can factor, or why don't I just take the square root of both sides? This cancels. X is equal to what? Plus and minus 5. So your answer is x is equal to 5. X is equal to negative 5. Let's say you didn't do that, right? But what you did was you have x squared equals to 25. If you minus 25 to both sides, do you see how you get x squared minus 25? Now when you break it up into its factors, right? X and x, then this is plus 5 and this is minus 5, right? These are its factors. This should be a minus 5. Okay. Right? You see how it equals to 0? If you solve, you're still going to get that same answer. X plus 5 equals to 0. X minus 5 equals to 0. You get the same solution. Right? So here, let's see. I'm going to subtract 121 on both sides. This cancels on the right hand side. You get 144x squared minus 121 equals to 0. The 14x breaks down into 7x and 7x. The negative 21 breaks down into a negative 11 and a positive 11. Okay. Here you have, those are the factors. Set A equal to 0. Now set and solve. 7x minus 1 equals to 0. And 7x plus 11 equals to 0. Plus 11 to both sides. This cancels. 7x is equal to 11. Divide by 7, divide by 7. This cancels. X is equal to 11 over 7. Here we minus 11 to both sides. It cancels. 7x is equal to negative 11. Divide by 7, divide by 7. Cancels on the left. X is equal to negative 11 over 7. Do you see how it's the same number? One's a negative and the other one's a positive. All right. So there you go. This is how you solve by factoring using a difference of squares.